I never believed silence could taste like metal until that night. Her message arrived at 11:47 p.m., a single line that sliced through my chest. "It's just a friendly trip with my ex. Don't overthink." No apology, no hesitation, just a casual explanation for something that should never have existed. I stared at the screen, listening to the hum of the ceiling fan, the soft tick of the wall clock, the slow disintegration of the life I thought I understood. A trip with her ex. Friendly. She really believed I would swallow that? My thumb hovered over the call button. Not to confront her, not yet. Only to observe, only to confirm. I pressed it. When her face appeared, she wasn't alone. I heard a laugh, male, familiar in tone but distant in memory. She flinched as if caught stealing something fragile. I didn't raise my voice. Instead, I leaned back and said, "Don't rush. I have company too." A lie, but a calculated one. Her eyes widened. He went silent, and the connection dropped. 10 minutes later, her phone was turned off. 10 hours later, she was already home. She stood in the kitchen when I walked in, hair tied, eyes swollen, pretending she had just woken up. But her shoes were still dusty. Her suitcase sat half-zipped by the door, and she didn't know I had been awake for hours. "Morning," she said, forcing a smile. I nodded. Nothing else. Her silence grew louder. I wanted to ask her why she came home early, why the lights were off, why the house smelled like rain and guilt. But I didn't. I watched her hands tremble when she reached for a glass, watched her avoid the table where her wedding ring should have been lying. She tried small talk. Weather, work, groceries. I responded with one-word answers. Inside, I cataloged every detail. Her uneven breathing, the faint cologne that wasn't mine on her jacket, the way she checked her phone before facing me, as if confirming a story she wasn't ready to tell. I didn't question her. I wanted her to feel the weight of her own lie first. Over the next 2 days, I moved as if nothing had changed. Breakfast together, casual conversations, work calls on speakerphone. But I was collecting. Her call logs, her deleted messages, hotel receipts she forgot were synced to our shared email, photos tucked deep in her cloud backup, cropped, filtered, but not hidden enough. Every piece came together like an old puzzle missing its final corner. She didn't notice me studying her. She didn't see the shift behind my eyes. But I saw everything. At night, she reached for me with hesitant touches, searching for reassurance. I offered her the same calm she once praised me for. Steady, quiet, unreadable. Inside, something colder grew. Not rage, not heartbreak, just clarity. The kind that tells you the person you trusted has already made a decision without you. I made mine silently. The truth arrived on a Wednesday afternoon. A forwarded hotel invoice. 2 names, 1 room. Stamped, timed, irrefutable. She came home humming a song, unaware of what waited on the dining table. Printed neatly, placed beside her untouched ring. She froze. "What is this?" she whispered. I watched her, expressionless. "It's the part," I said quietly, "where you tell me the truth you practiced in the mirror." Her knees buckled. Tears spilled instantly. Too fast, too rehearsed. "Please, it's not what it looks like." "It's exactly what it looks like." I didn't yell, didn't flinch. Her breakdown felt distant, like watching someone drown through a pane of glass. When she reached for me, I stepped back. That single movement broke her. "I ended the trip early because I felt guilty," she sobbed. "No," I corrected softly. "You ended it because you were caught." I placed my phone on the table. A paused video call screenshot. Her ex in the background. Her expression made guilt. Her face drained of color. "You said you had company," she whispered. "I didn't," I shrugged. "But you believed I did. That's the part that matters." Her breath hitched, a painful realization settling in. She wasn't the only one capable of playing quietly. I packed one bag, not out of anger, just necessity. She begged, pleaded, promised change, but I had already detached. The version of her I loved no longer existed. She buried him in a hotel room she thought I would never discover. At the door, she reached for my hand. "Please, don't leave like this." I met her eyes, finally calm. "I'm not leaving," I said. "I'm walking away." I closed the door behind me, and for the first time in months, the silence didn't taste like metal. It tasted like freedom.